Hello. Hi everyone. Always figure out how to start these things. Hi, it's me, April. Welcome to stream. I was just doing the light test to see if everything was light enough. And everything wasn't, and everything was so blurry. Every time I looked at another page, it looked blurry, and I didn't know if it was my eyes or not. So it turns out I think the room was just too dark, and like the camera couldn't compensate for it. So I've turned the lights around, so it's a lot brighter on the table, and I put this wooden board on, otherwise it gets real shiny, see? So I've got an art board on here, and hopefully that's gonna help a little bit. But there's some shadows and stuff because it's winter now, guys. It's gonna be dark for months and months. So this is what we have to work with. Let's say hi to everyone. Hi, Inky. I'm sure you told me your name before, but I've forgotten, I'm sorry. A saying for magic. You told me last week, I remember. You said anything but magic, and I was like, it's in your name. I can't help myself. Got some nice ideas for autumn. I like the animals in wellies and raincoats, very fun. Hi Evie. Aquarium and animals, love that, Heather. Or like welly boots, I guess. We could do the same. Uggs in fashion anymore. Hi Sarah. Greg also has similar. So basically animals in comfy and like, the only problem is it's not actually cold yet. Like I'm not cold, I'm hot now. I actually need to open the window. One sec. Like I'm actually warm right now. I'm not boiling, but I'm very warm. It could be the lights, actually. Maybe. Hi Christian, hi Mette, hi Mandy, hi Lauren, hi Sari, hi Greg again. Hi Julie, hi Jessica, hi Kelsey. Jessica says, so glad I made it. It's been a while. Yay. So your studio video earlier was so helpful to see the lights and setup. Yeah, thanks. I kind of feel like I rushed through it because oh, Gina. I remember now. Magic, Genie, Gina. Okay, try to remember that. Yeah, I kind of rushed through the video because I felt so awkward filming that video. Let me just get started with some art. Also, listening to my voice when I was editing, the cringe factor was out of this world. I haven't edited a film. I haven't recorded or edited a video for almost 2 months, and I almost quit. I almost deleted my channel. It was just awful. Let's try and find some animals and we'll pop them in some boots. So I just wrote down autumn here just to have some images on the screen. But let's start easy with a fox. Soup eating hedgehog, that's cute. I like that. We'll try and remember that one. Alright, so let's just do a fox. I feel like I've drawn all these foxes before, but I'm happy to draw them again. I love foxes. Let's do this one from the back. What was I saying? Oh yeah, and hi Jane. Hi Jane, aka Mike. Okay, well first of all, these are the stuff I'm using. It's paints. It's my autumn palette. Remember we did last week. So I'm gonna take these out because I think they're gonna melt under the computer. But we have all the paints here. And 1 second, let me just check because I want to make sure that this page, yes, I want to make sure this page has some paper in between it, because I kind of want to scan this page in and maybe do like a quick print drop before autumn's over. I don't know. Is it too bright? We'll turn the brightness down until you have some colour on the page, maybe, so it's not so in your face. I forgot what I was talking about. Let's just draw this fox quickly, because otherwise I'm gonna lose my train of thought and I don't quite know what we're talking about. Alright, we're gonna draw the fox, and then we'll do the wellies on top. We'll just process it. We'll do it in post. We'll just do it in post, guys. Okay, no planning tonight. We decided that we don't like planning. Foxes are so simple to draw too. Like, look at this. It's a fox. I mean, it could be a cat at this point. But yeah, I hadn't done a YouTube video for so long, and it took me so long just to do the intro. I probably have about 40 minutes of me just saying hello. Because I literally, everything I did, I sounded so cringe. And I was trying this thing where I put like the microphone onto my paintbrush, like I've seen some people do, because the problem is the microphone, if it's on here, it gets muffled. So it has to, if it's in front of your face, it's better. But the problem is then I was showing things with my hands and then it was on my top and it was muffled. So like the sound was changing. And I just felt, it was just so, I just was very uncomfortable filming that video. Let me tell you guys that. So if you enjoyed it, I'm very happy, because I didn't enjoy filming it. And I think maybe I rushed some of it. Like I rushed kind of talking about it as well. Because I thought, is this boring? Like I know people like studio tours, but is it boring? I don't know. I couldn't tell. So yeah, I'm glad that you liked it though. Question from the studio tour. 1 second, sorry, I just need to. Accidentally went to big face scene. Ta-da! Should we have some more giveaways? No. I don't have anything to give away apart from just a lot of words. Just like we'll just be chatting a storm up tonight, I think. Right. Ta-da. I feel like I'm just doing magic or something. Question. Heather's yelling. Question from your studio tour about your scanner. Is this scanner an all-in-one printer? Is the scanner in an all-in-one printer good enough for non-pro? Gosh, that was a. It's like you're giving me one of those word puzzles, like you know, Susie sells seashells on the seashore. Is the scanner in an all-in-one printer good enough for non-pro scans, do you think? I don't have any experience with all-in-one printers and scanners, but you'd have to do some research. I think the main thing to look for in a scanner, and I'm not an expert by any means, but the main thing to look for is the DPI it can go up to. So if it can get up to, I think it used to be like 600, I think, was pretty good DPI. But now with the new ones like 1200, 900, you know, you can get like crazy DPIs out there now. Dots per inch. So yeah, look for that and just maybe do some research, because I don't have much experience with them, sorry. Also, you can take photos maybe if you have a photographer in your family or your friend circle, like I have. Sometimes I get Martin to take photographies. Yes, I take him to take photographies of my stuff. Like I did that when I had on my neon stuff, because the neon doesn't scan. Even though even if you photography the neon, it still doesn't print. So kind of a waste of time. But you get some nice detail with the photo. I didn't show that you felt awkward. Oh, I'm glad. Oh, don't worry, Heather. You know me. You're the word you want, Heather. Have you met me? Hi, I'm April. I literally have a word quota to fill every day, and I need to reach it. Like, it's a goal of mine to reach it. Unlimited the amount of words I can in a single day. Should we give him some grass? I've really been enjoying this green for like a dark background, mixed in with this ink. It's really nice. Oh, and also we could try this tonight, maybe peacock blue. Wait, were we going to give him a scarf? What are we going to give him? He doesn't have any feet. Okay, we'll give him a scarf. It's kind of very similar to something I did last year. Not this time, it was about November, December I did it. I did a little fox wearing a scarf. And this has the same vibes, but you can draw the same thing every year. I mean, you know, I don't get bored of it, to be honest. But, how are you guys? I was going to try and film another video at the weekend, my sketchbook video, but after filming the other one, I was too tired. So that's a goal for this weekend, to film the sketchbook video. And if you guys can see, I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but behind me, you might have seen it on the video if you watched. There's a whole bunch of post-its in all of my sketchbooks, because I went through them all and I've like marked them to show you guys. Earmuffs. Oh, earmuffs could be fun. I don't know how a fox would wear earmuffs. I guess they would go on either side of his big ears, wouldn't they? All right, let's put some purple on the floor. Oh, let's get crazy. This purple is really nice. You guys know I don't like purple, but this purple is really nice when you mix it in, especially. Like it's a purple that I would go for if I had a choice between this and like another one, I guess. Okay, now let's put some ink on just to make it a bit darker. Gotta be careful with this ink, because it kind of explodes a little bit. I had a bit of an accident the other day. It's so nice though. Oh, we're gonna have a problem, aren't we? Because the paint's not gonna dry. You know what? How about we do paint on this side, and then we'll do no paint on this side, so that we can kind of wait for this to dry. Does that sound like a plan? I mean, you guys can tell me, but that's literally what I'm gonna do, so don't try and talk me out of it. It's not gonna happen. I do this every week, don't I? I get deep into the paint, and then we have to wait for like 40 minutes for the paint to dry. Make sure the lid's on. Yes. Gosh, one of my absolute fears is that I'm gonna ruin the carpets in here. Because the carpets they were brand new when we moved in, and they're like light grey and they're very fluffy. Probably not very suitable for an art room, but they're the only ones I have, so gotta kind of make do with them. I did try a rug when we moved in, but because it was like it just wouldn't stick, it kept moving, and that was really annoying. I shook one of my acrylic ink pots the other day only to find the lid had cracked. Did you get ink everywhere? Okay, let's move on. Should we do another fox on this page? But we'll do a different pose, and we'll do it just with dry material, maybe. Right, cool. So we got that fox over there saved. And let's do one over here. Maybe we can do a stand-in fox. Maybe, I'm just trying to think of the pose. Maybe this one. This could be fun. Okay. Oh, okay. I was going to pick up the paints then, but we're not doing paints. I have to remember what I did the other day when I was doing Odd Orange, and I just used some pencils. So let's do that. The only problem is it's going to be a lot faster than the other one. So I really loved what I did the other day with Odd Orange. I just used this cut. If I can try and show you a sneak peek. It's going to be hard because the paint's still wet. But I'll just leave that aside. Like that. They're very textury. So, also, do you guys remember ages and ages ago, I made that bear like 2 weeks ago, and I put it on this page. I cut it out to put in my journal because I thought the bear was really cute. So now I have this piece of paper that goes in between pages, but it's like missing a big hole in the middle. It's fine. Thankfully, it wasn't too bad, but some splashes and dots, I'm mostly on myself. That's good. I mean, well, it's the best out of a bad situation, I guess. Okay, what are we going to put on this guy? Do we know? So maybe we can do a woolly hat on this one. And maybe we can do welly boots. And then on this one we'll do earmuffs and a scarf, okay? Okay, cool. I'm glad we're all in agreement. So, yeah, it's really nice to dip in. Guys, I don't know if you can get cast on open stock, but the black one is my favourite. And which is weird, actually, because I don't really like black as a rule with, like, art stuff. But I've been really enjoying it the last few months, I guess. I guess ever since I got this one. Okay, so now we need to put the welly boots on. So let's make them really big welly boots, make it really exaggerated. Like this. Okay. We'll probably have to go over this stuff because there we go. He's like got his leg up. He's very confident, this fox is. Look what a cocky stance that is. And I think we're gonna have to put his tail behind him like this. Maybe it can go in front of him a little bit. And yeah, I gotta try and remember how to draw a fox now. I think I really like doing this one thing with foxes. If I can try and draw it quickly here. I haven't drawn foxes for a while, so I have to remember how I did them. But last year I drew quite a lot. And I really enjoyed doing this with the nose. I can't remember how I did it now, but it was like a really long nose. Almost like, can you see that? Almost like a, not a raccoon. Yeah, raccoon? A raccoon like this. I don't know, is that right? I mean, I guess, oh, it looks like a fox. It looks like a fox. It looks like a wolf, kind of. See, like that? Let's try and do something like that. Because that is fun, actually. I do like doing that. Even though it's not really realistic, but look, I'm not going to win any awards for realism anyway, so I think I'm okay with that. Let's go here. Maybe he can be, like, looking behind him. Maybe he can be looking to the side. He's looking at this fox because he really wants that fox's earmuffs. Because that fox's earmuffs match his outfit perfectly. But he doesn't have them. See, it looks kind of like a wolf. Like how some people would draw a wolf. Maybe his wolf is his mum's a wolf and his dad's a fox, or something, vice versa, and he was just like a child of an intense relationship that didn't last long. But wait, who was the wolf again? I was trying to think. was the mum the wolf? The mum's the wolf. The mum's the fox, because then she raised her son as if he was a fox, but he actually's got quite a lot of wolf in him, and it does come out sometimes on full moons. Turns into a were-fox, or I guess he turns into a werewolf, which is complicated and confusing because that's also what humans turn into. Not to be confused though with that. Right, let's stop babbling. How am I gonna color this in? I really want to use these, but the problem is with these, you can't really do anything over the top of them. So let's try and use this burnt orange Inktense pencil to start with. Or maybe we should, no, okay, I've got an idea. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna scribble with this. And this is, wait, I'm so confused about where the white would start. Oh, someone speaking Portuguese, I think. Is that Portuguese? I don't understand, sorry. But if you could translate to English, because I think most people would speak English. So just so everyone can understand. And me. If not though, thank you for your kind words, I'm assuming. I hope. Who knows? What was I saying? Oh yeah, okay, so we're gonna draw with this marker here, like this. And then because this is ink, and this is water soluble, they should meld together and make like an orange. Gosh. You know, if there's one thing I always say about myself, I'm highly intelligent. Highly intelligent. Perfect, look at that. Gosh, we did it, guys. And when I say we, I mean me. But you were there and you witnessed it. So it's a special moment for all of us, I think. So delicious. Oh, it is. It really is. Not as delicious as my dinner, which was incredible. And I was so hungry tonight, guys. I was, at 5:09, I was secretly cooking dinner. And I had an apple for dessert, and I don't know about you guys, but for me, eating an apple with the skin on is very difficult. It's like the skin is just so chewy, and I hate how it gets stuck between your teeth sometimes. Just randomly, I just thought I'll share that with you guys. Okay, well, I think this is fun. I think probably some of it should be white, but I think actually if we do this, sometimes it's nice to kind of put the white over the top to kind of get the texture rather than have the white of the paper. I quite like doing that. So let's do that with this guy. Apples make me cough. Oh really? Maybe you're allergic, Greg. I was allergic to, when I became an adult, I realized I was allergic to kiwi, which I had never been allergic to before in my life. But later I found out that it's quite common for adults to become allergic to kiwis as they get older. Let's put some orange in here, by the way. I know we said no paint, but I think just a little bit of orange is fine. Like fluorescent orange. Seri translated for us, which is very kind of you, Seri, thank you. Lily, I've been watching your videos and I think your work is beautiful. I'm enchanted. Oh, that's lovely. See, I knew kind words because Portuguese is kind of similar to Spanish, and I think I recognize the word lindo, right? Which is like a nice word, I think. Inky, what's allergic to you? Yeah, I find apples easier to eat when you cut them up. I did. I cut them into really skinny slices, which is how I like to eat them. And sometimes I like to pretend I have vampire teeth, which is what I did tonight because it just makes me laugh. But you know, like when they're really skinny and sometimes they get up. Did you know a lot of people who are allergic to kiwi are also allergic to latex? Yes, I'm allergic to you, Inky. No, I'm not. Don't worry, I'm not. I've heard that, yeah. Actually, I've been asked a few times if I'm allergic to latex because of that, but I'm not. I mean, I don't think I am. I'm not. I don't think I am. No, I'm not. But yeah, I think the allergic to kiwi thing, I used to eat kiwis a lot when I was younger. Funnily, actually, when I lived in New Zealand. The fruit, not the people. And I didn't have them for years and years and years when I moved to England. And then I went through this like phase where I was making a lot of smoothies and things, and I started putting kiwis in them, and then noticing every morning like that my throat would be scratchy. And it wasn't like a bad allergy or anything, it was just scratchy. So I stopped. I realised it was the kiwi, so I stopped. And then when my sister and I went to Thailand for a holiday, this was maybe like a year later, we were trying all the fresh fruit drinks that you can drink over there. Like there's a lot of fresh fruit juices that they just make there in front of you, and they're all really delicious. And I really wanted to try them all. So I tried a kiwi one, and it was literally just kiwi. Like that's all it was, just kiwi juice. And it wasn't until I drank like 2 or 3 sips and my throat started to like itch that I remembered I was allergic. But that kiwi juice was so delicious, I drank the whole thing. Which I wouldn't recommend, but gotta get your money's worth when you're on a holiday. Okay, so this is what I was trying to say with the white. Only problem is, I don't know. It's not very white, is it? It's kind of, it's picked up all the other colours. But also, I was going to say, I don't know if putting the tail on front was a good idea, because the problem is, it kind of, it doesn't really stand out. It's fine. Let's add some more of this. I kind of want to brighten it up a bit. These are also what I found with using these. They're also quite, what's the word? Translucent. So when you put them over things, like when it's over white, let me try a white for you. It's really vibrant. But when I put it over another color, it kind of, you can't really see it. See? Just kind of blends in. Jane, it's Jane, right? I look at the mic and I get so confused. You went to Thailand. I'm from Thailand. That's awesome. I love Thailand. I really want to go again. Me and my sister went for 3 weeks years ago. I want to say 2008. I think it might have been 2008. We went for 3 weeks and it was amazing. It was literally the best holiday and the best place I've ever traveled to. I loved it. And I really want to take Martin there and show him everything. But now it's literally so many years later. It's going to be a lot more expensive, I think, than when I went with my sister. Also, I'm older now, so I'm probably a little bit more fussy. But although, to say that, me and my sister, we hardly spent, for 3 weeks, flights, accommodation, activities, food. We spent altogether £800 each. This was years ago. And now I think we'll probably spend maybe 3 times that much. But like we stayed in, oh sorry, I'm just dropping everything on the floor. We stayed in, the places that we stayed were quite cheap, but it was cheap for England. Like where we stayed in some really lovely places. We didn't stay in like hostels or anything, because even in 2008 I think I was probably too old for hostels. Maybe it was 2000, maybe it was a bit later than that. It would have been way later than that, because I came to England in 2013. I wonder what year that was. Oh well, it was a while ago. Right, this paint is almost dry. This we can still keep going with. Should we give him bright blue boots? I think that would be fun. And then we can give him a bright blue hat. I haven't forgotten the hat, I almost did, but I haven't. This paint is almost finished. Pale Aqua. It's a really, really nice one. See if I can get some out. There's like a tiny bit left. Okay. Alright. Wait, did we say no paint? We did, but it's fine. We're almost finished, kind of. Not almost finished, but by the time we finish and then move on to the side, this will be dry. Only problem is, and I did this the other night, I always seem to do this. I always draw on the right hand side, and then the left hand side you can't really do anything with. Guys, do welly boots have patterns on them? I'm trying not to get it too close to the line so it doesn't activate the black, because then we won't have a bright blue boot anymore. There we go, perfect. And in the background, maybe we could put this, because it'll be a bit darker. And then also, I haven't forgot, we need to give the fox's hair a bit more detail. Greg says pattern, and then Jessica says, what about some stickers on the wellies? I've got polka dots on my... Oh, that's great. Polka dots. Do you mind if I copy you? I love that idea. Maybe, I don't know if this is going to work. Maybe we might have to wait for it to dry. Yeah, I don't want to tear the page. Remember last week I was tearing through the page? Oh, that works okay. So what I was thinking is it is October now, as you guys know. And for me, October falls into two categories: cozy autumn and spooky for Halloween. So because we are currently on the 9th, I think this would be our last cozy autumn stream. And then I'm going to basically, in my sketchbook, up until the 15th, I'm going to do all autumn themed. And then from the 16th, which is halfway through the month, I think, I'm going to do spooky themed. And it's still probably going to have autumn vibes, like the colours and stuff and trees. But I want to do like witches and ghosts and nothing scary, just kind of, just like maybe some kids dressed up in Halloween outfits and things like that. I think that'd be really fun. So next week, when we come back for stream next week, we're going to be doing something a bit spookier. But don't worry, it's not really spooky. Like, you won't get scared. Hopefully I won't get scared. Because did I tell you guys I was doing that horror film? I'm trying to watch a horror film every night. I haven't been able to, because it turns out movies are really long and I don't have time to watch a film every night. But so far I think I've watched 5. I'll see if I can remember to tell you, okay? I watched all classic films, basically, because I've been playing Animal Crossing in the evening, and I didn't want to sacrifice Animal Crossing time for watching a film. And I didn't want to watch a really scary or a new film, because then I wouldn't be able to concentrate on Animal Crossing. So I've been watching movies that I really enjoyed when I was younger, and it turns out some of these films are not good. Like, I don't know what young April was thinking, but some of these films were not good. Let me see. So I watched The Craft, the original Craft, which I remember being amazing when I was younger. It was just so weird. It was just so weird and kind of cringy, and it was fine, but it was weird. And then I watched, I'm trying to remember. Oh, Cabin in the Woods, classic. I think I told you guys that. Love that. And I watched, I should have written these down, but I didn't. I was meant to do a little mini review in my journal every day, but I haven't been able to. I've forgotten. Oh, I watched Drag Me to Hell, which was really bad. But it was kind of bad in a good way, but it was just really bad. If anyone's seen that film, it was like just gross, like some really gross stuff. And so I started trying to watch Jeepers Creepers a couple of days ago, but I only got halfway through because I got too tired. I went to bed. But Jeepers Creepers was one of my favourite horror films when I was younger, if anyone's seen it. I think I'm going through like a Justin Long, because I loved Justin Long when I was younger, and I'm going through a Justin Long kind of like movie, because he was in a lot of horror films. I already saw Barbarian a couple of months ago, so I won't watch that again. Not Texas Chainsaw Squirrels. No, that sounds funny though. Like squirrels. Maybe we could do like cute squirrels. The problem is a lot of people have been suggesting squirrels. Oops. And I haven't done it because I find squirrels really hard to draw. Their like faces are really difficult to draw, I find. So I've been semi-ignoring people when they're saying to draw squirrels, which I'm okay with. Like, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think I'm allowed to do that. But I was just thinking squirrels dressed up as like horror movie villains could be kind of funny. I wanted to do a bobble hat, but I don't think I've left enough room for a bobble hat. Also, the hat is in front of him and is, you know what? It should have covered his entire head, and then his ears should have poked out. But do I want to do that? Let's just do it. I've got all this paint here that just kind of splurted out, so that's fine. I'm just worried that it's going to activate all the black. But let's just try it. We'll work fast. This is going to not look so bad. Alright. It's going to be like a really big hat. It looks like an army hat, like what? Like in the Vietnam War? You know, like the Not that I wasn't there. I've seen films. I mean, maybe the First World War. Maybe like all the wars. I don't know. Is it like a... Maybe it's like a fashion thing across all wars that they look the same, but it reminds me of the Vietnam War for some reason, which I don't know why. Cool. Okay, well, this is what we have. So, I really wish we could draw a bubble. Maybe we can collage a bubble in, because that doesn't... A, doesn't look like a woolly hat right now, and B, it doesn't look like a fox anymore. It kind of just looks strange. His tail reminds me of a giant candy corn, this one here. Yeah, we don't have candy corns in the UK, but I do love them. I had them when I went to America, and the last time I went to America was in October. I actually came home on the 31st. It was when I went to work. I think I've mentioned this before. Sorry if I'm boring anyone, but we did it for like work. When I worked at one of my old companies, not my company, one of the jobs I worked in, their main office was in America, in Texas. So we went over there for a week and it ended on the 31st. So we actually flew back on Halloween, which I was really bummed about because I've always wanted to go to America for Halloween, but we went there. But we did have a Halloween party in the office, and I dressed up like the doll, you know, the creepy doll from Saw, who's on the tricycle. I dressed up like that, which was fun. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, and right before we left, I went to Walmart and I got a whole bunch of sweets. Candy, sorry. A lot. Cause yeah, I got a lot. And I got candy corn, and that was really good. And that was the last time I had it. It was a few years ago now. I know I said no paint, but the white of it just wasn't white enough. Like, it's not white enough now, it's still yellow. This doesn't even look like a fox. Guys, please send help. Have you watched the Ed Gein series? No, I haven't. I haven't watched any of those monster series. I tried to watch the first one with Evan Peters, and I just couldn't get through the first like 2 episodes. It was boring. I haven't heard good things about it though. I've heard they're pretty bad. Alright, let's do some black for the legs. I've just kind of really been enjoying playing Animal Crossing, and it's almost like I don't even want to watch TV right now. I just want to play games. So I've been watching TV that I can not, like, I don't have to listen to. I don't have to watch, if that makes sense. Oh, I tell you what I have been watching. If anyone watches the morning show on Apple, the new season of that's out, and I've been watching that, which I really love. I find that show kind of like, you have to kind of be a little bit clever. Not that I'm saying that I'm clever, but sometimes I feel completely lost watching it. Like, I don't actually know what's going on. He needs a couple of peggy teeth, like the really sharp little teeth coming out of his mouth. Okay, I can do that. Just trying to clean the pen off. Maybe here or here? Maybe here? Wait, like this? No. Did you mean sharp teeth? Wait, like this? Oh, he looks like a... Yeah, that's better. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna go around this in black, actually. Forget I said anything about not using paint. No, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll try and use this. This will work. Yeah, perfect. I wasn't meant to use paint, but it turns out I can't follow my own rules. Fabulous. Thanks, Greg. Greg is always a hype man, which I love. Your fox looks way better than my fox. Christiana, I'm sure that's not true. I'm sure the foxes, they probably look like they're distant cousins, I reckon, if you've got them in a room. I haven't seen your fox yet, but I'm sure it's wonderful. I mean, look what I've done with the hat on this. That's just all kinds of wrong. It's like I've never seen a woolly hat in my life. Yeah, okay. Well, I have to tell you that I actually much prefer backgrounds as paint and not markers. I do like markers. I find them, I really like them for smaller things, I think. Like if you were gonna do, I don't know, like a bird or something. Or like, if you did like a little line doodle and then you used a marker to kind of add a little bit of color detail. But big background swatches like this, I don't know. I don't know if I'm a fan. Maybe add vertical lines in the hat. Yes, I'm definitely going to add something. I just need it to dry a little bit. And also, I would like to do a bubble hat, a bubble. I'm just looking around me in desperation for any paper. And I have this paper, but it's a bit thick. But we can try it. Yeah, I'm going to add stuff, guys. Don't worry. I'm going to add stuff. I'm just going to wait for it to dry a bit and work on the background because otherwise... I forgot what I was saying. Otherwise it's not going to work, I think is what I was trying to say. Like the paints, because it's not like these, I can brute force these, but I can't like brute force a stripe. It will just kind of go through it. Anyway, guys, how have you been? How have you been since last week? Anything new with you guys? I was trying to think what's new with me. Nothing much, really. I mean, there is stuff, but I can't really talk about it right now. I'm so mysterious. No, it's hopefully I can talk about it soon though, like in another week or so. But basically, nothing really has been going on with me. Bit boring. Just been doing work and trying to watch horror films, and that's really it. I feel like I haven't actually done much this week. Like if you were to ask me, April, what did you do this week? I would say to you, well, I don't know. I edited a film. Oh, I've been doing some TikToks. I've been trying to get onto the TikTok, and I don't think I'm doing very well on there, if I'm honest. I think it's very different than Instagram, and I guess you just got to build an audience up there as well first. And also, I don't like my voice on there either when I was watching. So, you know, I don't know if anyone has a TikTok, but when you upload a video, as it's waiting for you to upload, it always plays one of my videos, like the last video I posted. And I just have to mute that sucker because, I don't know, something about my voice is so cringe. I think it's the microphone. Like, I think I'm not very good at the right settings. And it's always comes off really tinny and like high-pitched. So I definitely need to figure that out. Okay, so we've done the fox. I think I'm okay with the fox right now. Like, he's not perfect. Let's add some shadow maybe. Here, just, yeah, like I think he would have a bit more white. Honestly, the whole thing is just a bit of a mess. I think you can tell he's a fox though, right? This one looks more like a fox. Let's try and do the hat now. I think it's kind of dryish. Not really. Let's do the bubble hat. All over the place tonight. What's new? Maybe the paper with the bubble shaped hole. Oh yeah, I could do that one. I don't want to touch that one though because it's got like writing on the back. So I'm gonna do this one, which is nice and fresh. And I think maybe we could just do it with this. I don't actually know what color I'm gonna do that. Maybe we can do it with oh, I know. Let's do it with a darker one. No. Oh, maybe purple? I was just trying to figure out what we're gonna do because I want like the stripe to match. Maybe white? Let's do white. This is white. Okay, let's do blue. And then we'll do white, and then we'll do white. I don't think anyone likes their own voice. When I first started YouTube, I tell you I hated my own voice, like listening to it, but then I got used to it, and now I can listen to YouTube videos fine when I'm editing, but when I put it onto like a smaller video, like on Instagram or TikTok, I think it's just the compression or something. I just hate it. I can't figure it out. All right, let's cut this out. I actually have everything at the ready. Guys, we're doing collage. Surprise collage. Okay. I want to keep the texture. I think the texture is really nice. Excuse me. Okay, there we go. And then let's also do some like this. Perfect. The only thing is we need to do now is stick it on, which actually is going to be a little bit harder than I thought, because it's going to come out of the page. I think that's fine. Let's stick it on after when everything's perfectly dry. I'm old. Heather, I'm not going to ask your age, but age is just a number, as they say. I'm old and put photos on Instagram. That's it. I would love to just put photos on Instagram, back in the old days. Everything's just so complicated now. Alrighty, I think what we should do is, we're probably gonna wreck this, but let's do this. It's kind of dry. Wow, okay. And now let's try and do some stripes. I'm gonna use this again. I'm gonna dip it in so it's like a little bit wet, so it's not it doesn't have to work as hard. And I think what we'll do is some stripes. What are we thinking, vertical or horizontal? Maybe this way. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay, if we push really hard, it kind of goes through. Yes, excellent. Wow, I mean, this, honestly, I could go into apparel design, I think, with this. Like, that's just how darn good it is. Where's the... Lost everything. I'm losing my marbles. I lost them a long time ago. I'm looking for the white stick. Hello? Did you fall on the floor? No. Guys, can anyone see the white stick? Oh, it's here. Don't worry. Panic over. Okay, let's do the white. All the materials on one. I'm gonna make it real fluffy. Oh, that is a fluffy hat. I don't know any. Okay. It picks up the colour. The foxes remind me of my new boot, Goofin. My new boot, Goofin. I don't know what that means. From Reno 911. I also don't know what that means. Is that a TV show? Liz, I'm sorry. I only understood 3 of the words in that sentence. Alright, nothing is working. Everything is awful. Everything's gone bad. I was actually an OG content creator with a food and travel blog in about 2017 when video started to take out. I wrapped it up. Not for me. That's a shame, Heather. That'd have been fun, doing a food and travel blog, living the dream. Maybe if we do this, it'll look like he's wearing a hat. Oh, instant chic. Look at that. He could be on the cover of Fox Weekly with that outfit. And I think all we need to do now is the bubble hat. Like this. But in the background, it looks too blue. Like the whole thing's too blue. So I think what I'm gonna do is maybe get the green. Yeah. And I know we said no paint, but look, that ship has sailed, my friend. So I don't like the paintbrush. This one. Just covering up, just trying to fix stuff as we go. That's literally what we do on stream. I feel like at one point in my stream career, I actually used to make some nice stuff. I remember actually being like enjoying like making, like thinking stuff at the end. Oh wow, I made that. It's pretty cool. Now I think it's just like one, just random experiment after another. But hopefully it's entertaining. This guy, I can't tell if he looks like Father Christmas or if he looks like, I don't know, like he's just come out of the shower and he's got his hair wrapped up or something. It's not for me, this page. I think it's gone from bad to worse. Let's pop the thingy on. Here's some glue. Sorry, it's a comedy show. I know, it is a comedy show, Liz. That's what I'm trying to say. No, I'm kidding. You meant Arena 911, didn't you? I actually have heard of it, but I just don't know what it is. I feel like it's from the 70s. Is it from the 70s? Did I just insult you? Oh, the bubble fixed it, guys. What do you think? Let's put some knit pattern on, like someone suggested. I can't remember who suggested that, so apologies in advance. Or I guess not in advance, in the future. Okay, do I know how to knit pattern? No, I don't know how to make a knit pattern. I'm just making stripes. I actually think it's working. I actually think I did it. Guys, tell me I did it. It's so beautiful. Look at him. Look how happy he is. Foxy's looking foxy. Wow. Sometimes I just astound myself. I can really pull things, you know, pull things off. Let's give him a cheek so we know he's a happy boy. Gosh, sometimes I just want to apply this to myself, but I know I shouldn't. It says right here on the back, warning, choking hazard, small parts not for children under 3 years. Now I know I'm not a child under 3 years physically, but mentally. Let's pop this cheek on. It does say on the back non-toxic though. Well, that didn't go well, did it? Do we have another pink anywhere? I should have known that was going to happen. Uh-oh. We have all of these neo colours here. Let's see. Do we have a pink? Oh, we have a pastel. Okay, this might work. Oh, we have a pastel. So the pastel may go over this. No. No, I've just made it worse. Okay, not a problem, because this is actually water soluble. How about some white fur inside the boots? Oh, that's a good idea. Kind of like an Ugg. Oh, wait, didn't we say Ugg boots? But then we decided not. Alright, let me just... I'm going to fix this, guys. It's his teeth that do it for me. Oh, he's giving swiper vibes. Swiper, swiping, no swiping. Let's get this off with, the grace and fortitude that only a true master can offer. It's like a train wreck. It's like watching a train wreck in person. Alright, here we go. Again with the big old juicy cheek. Wow. Make it bigger, April. Perfect. Perfect. We did it. Let's put some pink on top. Why not? Oh, it kind of goes on. Oh, there we go. We got there in the end. Sure, the cheek is like 5 times bigger than I previously had expected it to be. Let's move on. All right, fur inside the boots. I do love that idea. Oh my god, just like wrecking the place. Right. I don't know if this is gonna work exactly, but we can try. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So fashionable. Thank you. Let's see what we have inside this magic pot, because maybe something can help us in here. Oh, we have this lovely neo color, neo art, actually. Yeah, this is nice. This goes on really nicely, actually. Look at that. Just add a bit more orange in, because I think he's looking a little bit dirty. He's been through the wars, this guy has. He looks like he's been on a very hard journey, like a very hard Siberian winter journey. I've never been to Siberia in winter, or any other season, so I'm just guessing that Siberian winters. I mean, I've heard Siberia is quite cold, so he's still looking positive though. He's still looking like he's on top of the world. Right, let's see what we can do with this bright green, which I love, and actually I need to get a new one. This is the last of it. April, you make me laugh so much. I'm glad, Julie. I'm glad one of us is having fun. Let's pop some yellow in the background to kind of help him pop out. I actually am joking though, I actually am. I always have fun on stream. Even if I'm not making anything fun, like at least it's entertaining for both of us. And you know, if you know anything about me, you know that I love to entertain myself. So, I mean, honestly, I thought this page was going to be simple. I was like, yeah, we'll do a sketch, we'll get it done, it'll be done in like 10 minutes, we'll move on to the next page, and we'll be out of here by 8. But I didn't know that it was going to turn into this. It's just a happy, one of those little happy accidents that I always hear people talking about. Ta-da! Wow. Perfect. The tempera sticks are fun, but I wish they had them in smaller sizes. I know they're really chunky, aren't they? I found that if you like, you can put them on the side, you can get kind of smallish, but they are very chunky. Should we do some snow? I know it's not winter yet, but like I said, he is in Siberia, so where is Siberia? I mean, I probably shouldn't even talk about things because as you all know, I'm actually terrible at geography. It's one of my weaknesses. If I was a villain in a TV show or a movie, my weakness would be that I didn't know where things were. And I would probably, my own demise, it would be by my own folly for not knowing like where. I'd probably blow myself up, you know, or something. Okay, I think we finished. What do you guys think? Do you think we're finished? Maybe we should just, I don't know if this is gonna be a bad idea. Maybe just, no, it's gonna be a bad idea. I can tell it's gonna be a bad idea. All right, let's move on to this side of the page, shall we? You're one material away from the Guinness World Record for the most materials used in a fox wearing a collage hat. Look, does anyone have a number for the Guinness World Records? Because I would take that, you know? Like, if that was offered to me, I would gladly accept it. Also, can I just show you this glass? It's one of the glasses that we have that I try not to use because I don't like it. I'm sorry, I'm such an, you know, I hate when people do that in videos, but it's really thin at the top, and you know, you guys ever get intrusive thoughts? Every time I drink it, I think I have to tell myself not to bite down on it because it's so skinny. It makes me want to like crack it. But it's fine, because look, I'm almost finished and I can move on to my big boy, which is my favorite. All right, let's move on to our other fox, this guy here. I don't know if we're gonna beat this one, honestly. This is a masterpiece. Let's try and get the earmuffs and the scarf on before we do anything crazy. So we'll do the painting with the paint. Look at my tissue, it's like wrecked. That's fine. Okay, not much left in here. I think I probably have a replacement behind me though. All right, what are we gonna do in this guy? Our scarf, right? So maybe like this. And should it be blowing? Okay, there's heaps more in here. We'll just do that. I think that's fine. And then earmuffs, right? So do one here. And we'll do one on this side. I did a scarf on that guy too. I think this guy is ripe for a scarf. Look at my fingers. I didn't know that my hands were going to turn into the actual work of art tonight. Let's try and do some details while everything is, I was going to say cooking, but that's not the right word. While everything is drying. And I gotta do it without putting my hand here because I don't know if you can tell, everything's still wet. Like, look how greasy this is. I honestly don't know if these tempera sticks are gonna dry. Let me just make it a bit brighter. There we go. Is that okay? Okay, so let's see if we can do this fox some justice this time. I want him to have black ears like this. And we might have to go around the sky and make it a little bit brighter because it's quite dark. And then I kind of want to like show that is behind, so we do that. And he's only got one eye in the photo, but we can probably fix that, because as we all know, foxes have two eyes normally, and having one eye just looks strange. And let's draw him with maybe just like a little mouth like this, and we'll put teeth on him as well. Perfect. And then we need to do the eyes, so let's do one. Oh, the problem is his ear is like has a very strange angle. One eye. Should we do another eye? We gotta do another eye, haven't we? Otherwise it looks weird, right? This is gonna look more normal, I think, having two eyes. Oh yeah, that's so much better. It's so much more realistic that way, because everyone knows foxes have two eyes. I want to get the big white stick again. Here it is. Yay, teeth, yay! Right, the fox's tail is behind him, but what I'm thinking, I was gonna like curve it around, but I think it just might be too much. So just give him a real short tail, I think. Which I think actually looks a bit weird, because if his bum's here, okay, it might look a bit weird. We'll have a look. So I'm gonna dip this in. I have to applaud you for not swishing your brush and your drinking glass live on stream. Yeah, I think I've only ever done that a few times. I haven't done it much. I've done it a few times though, normally by myself. I think I've done it once on stream. He doesn't have... I wish he had more of a body. If that... Does that make sense? Like I wish I hadn't chose this pose, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because it's I know it's not very easy one, because he doesn't have legs. He doesn't have the normal foxy stuff. He just has like a weird head with a floating eye. But I think if we... Oh, that's wet there. I was going to say if we put this white stick down, but I think that's just going to turn grey. That's fine. That's okay, isn't it? It's not perfect, but it's not like... Not every fox can be like this guy, you know? Some foxes just... They take a little while to kind of warm up. And I think this is one of those times. Let's maybe get some of this crazy green in the background so it kind of matches the other scene. And it pops, makes the fox pop. And we also have to remember to put the thing that connects the earmuffs, right? I don't think I've ever owned a pair of earmuffs. What else can we do in the background? Maybe we can do some like, not silhouettes, but maybe some, I don't know, just some like bushes or something. Yeah, so realistic. I'm really bad at drawing things like bushes and grass and stuff. I don't know, I never, the shapes always look not real, because I'm not really sure what the shapes are. Like I haven't really looked at a bush and completely tried to copy the shape of it. Like that's why with trees I get really stuck with trees as well, because I've never taken the time to like properly draw trees like realistically, which maybe I need to do. Okay, well, it's fine. We just kind of put some random stuff in the background, which I think works fine. And we should definitely do pink, right? Because it worked so well last time. So I think we'll do a pink cheek here. That worked a lot better. You can't really see it very well. Can we bring in this yellow anywhere? Because this fox is it's not as vibrant as the other one. What else can we do? Just kind of like, I'm kind of just like looking around for random stuff we can throw at the page. Beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Let's do some fur. Oh, I know, maybe, does this work? Yeah, this is a bit brighter. Can you see a bit brighter? Oh wow, look at the, it's very jerky, isn't it? Let's see if I can fix that quickly. No, I think it's just dark. I think it's the ISO, you know. We're gonna try and fix it, guys. Don't worry. I'm a pro at this. Is that better? Is that the same? Can't tell. Right. Let's do some... Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. This is a bit brighter. You'll have to take my word for it. It's a bit jerky, isn't it? The frame rate. I'm going to have to figure out, now that we're coming into winter, how to fix that. But basically, I was just putting that kind of neo colour on the tail there, which I really like. It's nice. It looks weird. What's weird about it? I don't know. Let's maybe do some stripes or something on the fox. You know what we should have used? We should have used this. I forgot we had this. If you make it like a tiny bit wet, maybe we'll be able to put more colour in here. Make it stand out a bit more. Oh yeah, that's cool. We should have been using the neo colour this whole time. Oh, guys, I need to ask you, who has got the new Derwent drawing pencils? Because I'm really tempted to get some. I already have the 24 set, but I saw that on the Derwent website you can get them open stock. They're not on Jackson's yet, which is a pain, but they are on the website. Should we do stripes on the scarf? And I'm very, very tempted to get them because I think that some people have like not vouchers, the codes floating around, so you can even get money off of them. But the thing is, guys, do I need more materials? No, I don't. So I guess what I'm trying to ask is if anyone wants to kind of enable me, tell me to get them, tell me why they're so good, etc. And then you know, I won't have a choice. Like, I'll have to try them. I think we just need some little strings on the ends of the scarf. And I want to kind of brighten, no, it's still a bit wet, unfortunately, to brighten up the scarf. Oh well. Jenna says, only having tents, don't know about the new ones. There's these pencils called drawing pencils, and I think I may have one here. Yeah, this one. Mars Violet, this one is. Let's see what it's like. And I have the 24 set, which is they've had for years. But now they've come out with like a whole new set of them, 72. And I know that people have been looking at them on YouTube, but I haven't watched any videos because I don't want to be spoiled. Not spoiled. I don't want it spoiled. I don't want to. I really like being surprised, or like being able to experience something, you know. So you know, like when you watch a film, like if you watch a trailer, I really hate trailers, especially these days because they spoil everything. So if I'm gonna watch a trailer, I only watch like the first like 30 seconds, just to make sure, just to like see, you know, is it good? And the same with art materials. I know that you can watch them and you can find out different colors and things, but videos where they're just swatching stuff, I don't tend to watch those, which is why I don't really like making swatching videos myself. I rather make a video like where you're kind of experimenting and there's swatches in it. But I kind of find swatching videos a little bit like, unless you're looking for something particular, just kind of spoil the surprise to me. So you can probably check out some videos. I'm obviously going to be late behind everyone else again. Like with the Neo colours, the new Neo colours that came out a few months ago now. So behind, haven't even opened mine yet. Definitely didn't jump on the trend. But I'm going to be the same with these pencils, I think. It's going to take me a while to try them. Do we think we're finished? I think we're finished, right? I think we've added... Oh no, we're going to add the... Gonna add some fluff to the earmuffs. Wow. That was a rhyme and a half, wasn't it? Sari has one Don't Drawing pencil, the white one. I think I have that one too. Maybe, if it was in the 24 set. Oh, I have white. I don't have Chinese white. I probably lost it. Inky has a couple winging their way. That's nice. I'm going to cross fingers for holiday gift cards and splurge then. They look amazing in video. Lots of nice greens. Ooh. I feel like the Don't Drawing pencils, the 24 set, has quite a few greens. But the thing I liked about this one is they had more like lighter colours or more colourful colours. Because the Don't Drawing set, it's a lot of like really muted colours. Because I think they were originally for landscapes. So this is with the 24. And if you just kind of like look at them. Let me put them this way. Kind of like a lot of muted colours, but they're really lovely. And you know what? One thing I actually really liked about them, they're really nice to sharpen, which sounds a bit strange, but I was sharpening my pencils the other day and I just noticed, I don't know if I just need a new blade, but some of these pencils, oh, not that one. Some of these pencils are really difficult to sharpen, but then you put like a Don't Drawing pencil in. I don't know if it's because it's fatter, but it just glides. It's really nice. Are the earmuffs connected in the middle? They're not yet. We're gonna do that. I was actually just trying to think as I was rambling what colour to do them, because the problem is I've got pastel now all over the place and nothing really goes over pastel. So I was just trying to like think what I can do. I actually want to hide this because if it was earmuffs behind, it would be on the other side, right? Maybe. And maybe we can put a little bit of white here so it looks like it's the front of the... Maybe? I don't know. I think that's fine. Okay. So now we just need to connect them. Connect the two. Which maybe we can just try and use a dark. Like this. Yeah, that works. Just kind of like smush through it. Amazing. Wow. Yes, that looks very ergonomical actually. It looks like that looks like it would definitely work and be realistic to life. So yeah, perfect. I think we're done, guys. What do you think? I know it's only 8 o'clock. Do you think we need to do another page? Do you think it's too early to finish? The problem is though, this isn't gonna dry unless I use the thing that makes the air hot, the hairdryer. Wow, it's a thing of beauty. Do you think, wait, do you know what I think we need? We need the little dots, but I don't know where to put them. There's nowhere to put a little dot, so I won't. I think we're done. I don't, honestly, anything else would just ruin this. And as perfect as it is, we don't want to ruin it, do we? Oh, I know. Let's do some snow on the other page so it looks like it's snowing on both pages. There we go. Early snow. You can get early snow, you can get late snow. So they're just having a bit of a funny weather pattern over there in Siberia. Perfect. Do they have foxes in Siberia? I have the Colour Soft Derwent pencils because I use a lot of bright colours. I haven't tried those, I don't think. Maybe I have a couple, but not a lot. I need to put Derwent Drawn pencils on my birthday list. Oh, when's your birthday, Greg? That'd be a nice one. Nice one to have, I mean. What should we do with this? Should we try and draw some more? What I'm thinking is, look, we don't have to have every single page go after each other. All these pages are so... all of my, like, the pages in between the pages are so dirty. What I was thinking is maybe we could just do this and flip it. Because everything's pretty dry. I don't want to ruin the page though. Should I take a photo just in case? Let me just take a photo just in case. Like, just in case we've completely wrecked it. Oops, it's not going to be the best lighting, but I can crop. I always feel like camera loves you. Snap, 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 snap when I'm taking a photo. No, but honestly, the camera does love you, Fox. And you, gorgeous. Literally could be a supermodel, a super fox. Is that a thing, super fox? Is that an actual word? All right, this is what I'm thinking. If we just very gently turn the page over, like, goodbye, foxes. See you later, guys. And then we go to the back of the book. Oh, no, it's not going to work because I want to do scary, scary, not scary. But let's just, like, skip ahead a few pages. It's the 9th day, isn't it? So we've got 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's just go in here. That should be plenty. And then we can draw something here, right? And hopefully we won't, like, smush the page too much. So clever. Okay, should we just do some drawings? Let's not do paint or anything crazy. Let's just do, like, very simple drawings and with a little bit of color. But we won't do, like, a crazy amount of paint. We'll just do doodles because I can't handle another mixed media mayhem again. What should we do, though? I feel like we're still stuck on the animals on boots and things. So, what's another animal? Maybe a rabbit? Should we just try and draw some, like, rabbits and other animals but dressed up? Like, okay, so we'll do a rabbit here. We'll do winter coat here. Winter coat or autumn coat? Autumn outfit? Autumn outfit. I'll try and get some fashion tips as well for myself. You guys know I'm very fashionable like that. Autumn outfit, what are we thinking? Oh, I love this. Sometimes I wish I was fashionable. Sometimes I wish that I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go out and put an outfit together, but I'm just not, guys. Oh, this one's nice. How about this? But on a rabbit, what are we thinking? Punk rock rabbit. I want to do autumn rabbit. With birch trees you recently did, I'm assuming they were drawn over the background. Was that with a white neo color too? That was with this neo pastel. Ash gray is the color. So yeah, it wasn't. I actually don't have a single white neo color, neo pastel or pencil. The only white thing I have is this, which is the art graph. And it doesn't really go over a lot of media very well. Like I wouldn't really go over anything pastel-y or smudgy like this. So it really only goes over dried paint, pencil and things. Punk rock rabbit. Yes, okay. So I have to figure out what a rabbit looks like to start with. And the rabbit obviously is going to be like a humanoid. So maybe we just draw this, and very conveniently, they've left off the head. So we can just put a rabbit's head there. I think that'll be fine. Let me start the music again because it's just stopped. Okay. Greg says his birthday is in 2 weeks. That's very soon. That's lovely. I love my birthday. My birthday is like a whole month for me. Unfortunately, I have a little while to go to my birthday again. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, we're drawing this as a rabbit. Okay, I remembered. Let's draw in, what should we use? Should we use this? No, let's use black again. Guys, I can't help it. I love this black so much. All right, we're gonna do all in pencil, and then we're gonna go over in black, and then we're gonna add the rabbit's head on. Right, we're gonna do it in black, and then we're gonna put the color in, and we're gonna add the rabbit's head in there somewhere. I don't know. Maybe we should do the rabbit's head first. Let's do the rabbit's head first. We'll just go with the rabbit. Let's just try this rabbit here because it's so fluffy and cute. And maybe the bunny is gonna kind of like humanoid, but not really. So, like this. It doesn't really look like a bunny rabbit right now, I know. But it's gonna be in the details, guys. So maybe we just do like a little nose, and then. Why do my animals always give the side eye? They're always so sassy. Let's give her eyelashes, because I think bunnies have really long eyelashes, don't they? I'll give her eyelashes under like this. Oh, she's gorgeous. And let's do a pink, but we're not going to use that because, like, from experience, I know it's going to smudge it, and I'm not doing that again. We need to find kind of like a pinky color. The only other pinky color I have is this, which isn't really pink, it's salmon. but maybe she just has that kind of complexion, that salmon-y complexion that all rabbits are known to have. We'll do a very little one because I don't want to touch any of the black. It's kind of like the floor is lava, but instead of lava, it's black water-soluble pencil. So, and also give her some bunny ears like this. Oh, she's so cute. I love her already. They do have luscious lashes. I have 2 bunnies. That's so cute. What are their names? I had a friend. And she loves bunnies and rabbits, and she I think she had 4 of them, maybe. All right, so we're gonna do the little scarf, very skinny scarf. Guys, are skinny scarves in? I don't know. Like I just mentioned before, not fashionable, but I like a chunky scarf just because it kind of covers you and it feels more fun than a skinny scarf. Like, I don't really see the point in a skinny scarf. Wouldn't your neck get cold? I don't know, maybe. All right, so the bunny is gonna she's gonna be holding her little cup of coffee. So that's the sleeve. This is the coffee. Like this. And then little bunny hands. Okay, that was too much. It was too much water. And then on this side, oh, I was like, where's her head? It's gone. Should she have a little pet on a leash? Should she be holding a pet? What pet would a bunny have, realistically? Would they have a pet frog? Would they have a pet human? I don't know if they'd have a pet human. Maybe she's just holding her handbag, because unfortunately I've kind of done her hand. I kind of haven't drawn it very well, so I can't draw her thing, but maybe she's holding her handbag like this, because I like that red. I think it kind of pops. Perfect. Wow, she's lovely. And then of course she's got her skirt on like this, and she's got a really baggy sweater, comes like down like this. This is actually quite hard to do because I don't think we're going to be able to do all of the colors. Mango Mochi. Oh my gosh, that's the cutest name. I love it's funny that you say that, because I don't know if you guys know the Little Moons, the Mochi Little Moon ice creams, but we get those sometimes, and the mango one's my favorite. So that's funny that you say Mango Mochi. Long skinny scarves were popular in the early 2000s. I always wondered how they didn't get tangled and everything. Yeah, I remember back in the day, a lot of people used to wear them. Like, I guess like Lindsay Lohan and Paris Hilton, and on television, maybe like the OC or something. I don't think they would have worn scarves in the OC though, because it was in California. Maybe Gilmore Girls? Alright, so we're going to do that. It's not perfect, but really, when is anything? I just really wanted to doodle something, like just draw something, rather than paint, because sometimes with painting I get a little bit, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but sometimes I just overdo it with paint. But with drawing, at least you're kind of stuck. You can only do so many things. I really want to do her boots. She's got really long feet. Everyone knows that bunnies have really long feet. There we go. Oh, she's cute though. Maybe she has a lead, like maybe her lead is wrapped around her arm, because I actually really loved the idea of her having a pet, but I don't know what pet she can have. Like, I honestly don't know what pet a bunny would have. Maybe she'll just have a pet rock. What do you guys think? Just a pet rock? And she's just drawn a face on it. Perfect. When they were baby bunnies, they'd look just like little mochis. Oh, a duck. Couldn't see the heather. Her expression looks like she doesn't approve of my fashion choices. Yeah, she is. Maybe she is a fashionista. She's like a fashion blogger or something. And she's out. Maybe she's doing a beat. She's out on the streets doing a beat. Is that a thing? Or where she's going around like the people of, I don't know, give me a city, someone. New York. What are the people of New York wearing? And then she goes around and like talks about them on social media, maybe. It looks like a pet mochi. It's a mochi or a rock. I haven't decided yet. The pencil is cast woodless pencil. You can kind of see the writing there. I have another one here too. Oh, almost dropped it on the floor. Cast. There we go. Kinda. I have a whole bundle of them, but the black one's my favorite, and as you can tell, I've used it a lot. And I'm really sad because when it's gone, it's gone. I don't know if they sell these singly. That is a guinea pig on a leash. It could also be a guinea pig. It can literally be anything. Like, just use your imagination. You guys can make it whatever you want. Right. The question is, should we attempt to color this in? Because the problem is, it's very wet. Like this is gonna be wet where I drew it, and also it's water soluble. So like, if it mixes with anything, it's just gonna smudge. So the question is, do we try and draw, or do we leave it and maybe draw like a few things in the background, like some trees or a fence or something? I kind of really want to give her red shoes though, and a red handbag, because I really love that. So maybe we'll just try and do that. I don't have a red, is what I'm just realizing. I don't have a red. Like, for an autumn color palette, that was a bit of an oversight for me. I have an apricot, which isn't really the same. And I think I have another orange. Oh, we could use this. How about we just use this? This is orange. I'm pretty sure you can get a pack of black cast pencils. Oh! My audible gasp. Let's see if we can find it on Google. Because actually, that would be good for all of us to know. So, see, black. What is the first thing that comes up? Blackpool, Pleasure Beach, you know? Black cast pencils. Oh, okay. So, let me just move this over so you guys can see. So, here we have woodless pencils, charcoal, cast 2B pencils, cast pencils, black, 10 pieces. That's a black pen. Wait, is that a black? Yeah, see, I think these are graphite, not the water soluble ones. This is the one that we got. This is the one that I got though. I'll show you on the website. Continue to United Kingdom. Okay. The cast, excuse me, so many pop-ups. The cast woodless pencils are the ones that I have. And they love them. But the problem is, I don't think they sell them separately, honestly. Maybe I'll message them. Art supplies. Woodless pencils. Okay, so they have, ooh! Woodless pencils 10 pack. Isn't that the one we just looked at? Oh, a 5 pack, 20 quid. Yeah, see there? They're graphite pencils, so they're not the black ones. They're graphite, which are different. Yeah, so they do have them, but they're not the ones I want. They're not the pencils I'm looking for. So I think maybe I don't want to buy a whole pack again, because that just seems silly. Maybe I can just message them and see if they do it, like if they have open stock anywhere. Because they're quite good on social media. They do, I tag them a lot and they always seem to see my stuff that I'm tagging them on. So I think they're quite active on social media. Oh, I only found the graphic ones. Yeah, shameless, never mind. The watercolor only comes in multicolor packs. Yeah, that's a shame. Maybe they can just give me some. Maybe they can just give me some. It didn't turn out with the, it didn't turn out when I tried to ask Derwin. They never sent me anything. But maybe Cast will. Alright, let's do the orange shoes. Oh, this is very Halloween-y, I just realised. To have everything orange. And we'll do orange handbag. And I'm just kind of, it's almost like a colouring book. I'm just trying not to touch anything. And what else is orange? Her scarf? Like, she's got some stripes in her scarf that are orange. I think we'll colour her scarf in because otherwise it's not going to stand out against all the white. So we'll do that colour. We'll do like a teal. I think that'll be nice. And what other colours can we do? Maybe like a bright yellow. Maybe this yellow. This is kind of autumny. And then maybe like just a grey. There we go. And if we put a little bit of this in the handbag, maybe we can actually make it a little wet because sometimes it's too, the neo colours are a little bit too intense. That's nice. And then we can see that. I'll just show it to you. I can actually zoom a little bit here. Maybe I'll be able to see that better. There you go. Alright, I think also we need to do the coffee cup. So the coffee cup needs to be coloured in. Let's do that blue. Like this. And we'll give it like a grey lid. I'm just trying to keep it so just the, just her sweater maybe is white, I don't know. And then also the lead is orange too. So let's do the lead orange. And then guys, do you think we should do some like background elements maybe? Like just some silhouettes of trees or something? Perfect. I think that looks okay. What do you guys think? I was going to colour the skirt in, but I think I'm just going to leave the skirt because I think it's going to be too heavy because I don't know what other colour to colour it in with. I think maybe we'll do some background stuff. Like, I'm so dirty, I'm getting like paint all over the pages. Maybe we'll do some, what colour can we do in the background? Grey, maybe? Maybe we'll do grey. What are we thinking? Clap, clap, clap. What are we thinking? I don't know. Maybe a fence? Maybe some trees? Maybe we'll do some trees? I don't know if this is a bad idea. I never know if it's a bad idea until I've done it though. Okay, we'll just pretend she's like in the city. Because in this photo, she kind of is in the city. So if we put her in like a little city. So we'll pretend it's like quite late autumn. Drawing trees just from scratch is really difficult, I find. But we'll do them a little bit skew-if like this. Gosh, this is a smooth jazz song, isn't it? And then I think if we just do like a fence maybe. So I kind of want to do like a little ground. I don't know what colour. I don't want to do anything really heavy. I want everything to be like super soft in the background. I'm just trying to look around to see what we have. We have this colour. Maybe we can do this. It's kind of like a weird peachy colour, but and if we smudge it into the black, we might be able to get a nice little shadow. Maybe, I don't know. Does that look bad? And then let's do a fence. Maybe we'll do the fence in this other grey. Everything in the city is fallen down. It's just all leaning. There we go. It doesn't really look like a city fence, but I think it's fine. Love it. We'll check back for the final. Okay, bye Jenna if you're gone, but I'm probably going to finish soon too. So hi if you're back watching the replay. She is perfect, thank you. I'm actually going to go over this with a white, because I don't really like the peachy colour. And it will hide a little bit of what we've done, but it will be enough colour to kind of still show there's something there, I think. Like this. Now, she needs a name, and her, more importantly, her pet needs a name. So I think we need to give the pet name. I don't know if it's a mochi, if it's a guinea pig, or if it's a rock. In my humble opinion, it's a rock. So that's what I think it is. But what do you guys think it is? And also, what should we call her? I don't know. Let's quickly check on the other page to make sure it's okay. Yes. Oh, I don't want to show any of my writing. That's my my book. I don't think I printed it all out to check it, to like do, you know, like read it through and like mark things up. And I've been using the paper for like in between my pages, but every time I'm on a video on stream, I'm always worried I'm gonna like flip the page over, because it's still in progress, and also this is like the first draft, so this is really bad. So don't read anything, guys. If you ever see any words on screen, okay, just don't read them yet. It's a secret. So what were we thinking? Pierre the Rock. My cat's named Herbert. Herbert's a very cute name. I do like Pierre though, because I think she actually does have, Pierre's French, right? And she actually does have a Parisian feel, like sophisticated. So maybe we'll call the rock Pierre, and we'll call, what should we call her? And like a nice French name. What's a French name? I'm just trying to think of people at my work that are French, but they have names that could be, I think, in a lot of countries. Oh, I keep thinking Madeline. Madeline is French, isn't she? Mimi. Is Mimi French? Ah, Francois. Francesca, maybe? Okay, well, we're gonna do this, and I don't want to do it on the page because I really like the page, but I'm gonna draw it on a separate piece of paper so I don't forget. So if I do a studio, I'm gonna do a sketchbook tour at the end, obviously. So when I do, I will I can remember the names. So I think Pierre and Genevieve. Oh, beautiful. Genevieve, gorgeous. Genevieve. If I say it enough, will eventually know how to spell it. That's my philosophy. And Pierre, the rock. Pierre, I think, is spelled with 2 R's. Yes, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to hold it with a bit of tape. I don't think I have any tape, so that's a lie. But I'm just going to try and leave this here. I'm going to just try and leave it there. And hopefully it won't fall out. Because I'm getting everything very dirty, but I will flip back to this eventually. I think I'm going to go now. I know that it's only 2040. Sorry, I am trying to kind of go back to 2-hour streams, but I've been a bit tired recently, just because everything's been a bit crazy busy. But I think we've done pretty well actually tonight. We did 2 extremely questionable foxes. The foxes don't have names, but should we give the foxes names? And I actually will write the fox's name on the thing, because I don't mind about these foxes. They're just a silly bit of play, weren't they? But I really like the bunny. I think I want to do something with the bunny. So guys, what should we call the foxes? I think this one needs to have a sassy name, and this one needs to have a more regal name. Oh, I kind of think like Pepe. Pepe? Do you think Pepe is a good name? Still love the right-hand fox. I think I actually do like I do like the right-hand fox better as well. The one thing I'm not a big fan of is the tail going in front of him. I think that, like, if that wasn't there, if that was the body, it would look more like a fox, because I think you could get the And also the hat, but I think we fixed the hat with that little. Okay, Pepe is a yes. We like Pepe. Pedro. Oh, should we do Pedro and Pepe? Let's do that. Okay. So who's who? I think the right one's gotta be Pepe, right? Oops. Oh, this pencil broke. Does Pepe have a little dash? Francois the fox is nice. That is nice, but I also love the double P's, I have to say. I am a bit of a sucker for calling characters like with the same letter. So we have Pepe, which I think is going to be this guy here because I think he's really cute. And then Pedro, which also is a lovely name. I've lost the piece of paper though. There it is. Pedro the fox. I mean, I honestly don't think I would call a fox Pedro, but I think it suits him. Cool. Oh, guys, do you remember how I said I was going to do like an early morning stream? I have to tell you, I was planning on doing it on Monday, but I've been struggling getting up early. And I think maybe an early morning stream is a summer thing when I'm naturally waking up earlier. So just forget I said anything about that, okay? And maybe we'll try again next year. Unless you do see something online and you do see me promising to wake up early and do an early morning stream, which I don't think I'm going to do. But I did think about it, and it's been so hard to get out of bed when it's getting darker in the morning, you know? So I guess I'll be here next Thursday for our regularly scheduled Thursday night stream. So I hope that you guys will join me then, and we'll be doing something a bit spookier and a bit more witchy. So maybe witches. Bring your ideas when you come next week. But this is it, guys. So just in case you came a little bit late, this is what we did tonight. We made a bit of a mess. We did these two foxes here, Pedro and Pepe, and they have a matching set, but they actually bought it. Well, I don't know how matching they are because this one's got dots, this one's got stripes. But they bought it at the same shop, but they like shared it. And so now they're always wondering, like this guy's always like, should I have taken the scarf? And this guy's like, my ears, the front of my ears are warm, but it would be nice if my whole head was warm. So they're always kind of like in turmoil about, you know, their purchases. You think they would just share it. Like, you know, Pepe has the hat Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Pedro has the hat the other. But they didn't think about that. And then this is our bunny, which I actually really love, Genevieve and Pierre. I think this is so cute. I want to draw another bunny. I'm going to draw another bunny on this side another day. But that's all, guys. So we finished. We got to the end. Yay, we did it. If you guys drew foxes today or bunnies or anything else, I'd love to see them. So if you pop them on Instagram, don't forget to tag me, because it's always lovely to see like what you did if you drew along. And apart from that, hopefully I'm going to have another video out next week, Wednesday again. It'll be my sketchbook video, and then if not, I'll see you guys on Thursday. So that's all. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your week, and I will catch you next time. Okay, let me just find the goodbye. All right, here it is. Okay, bye everyone, good night.